So last night I went and saw the new animation movie Turbo with voices with a pretty big cast. You know, looking at it now, it's Ryan Reynolds and Michael Pena, and you got Snoop Dogg and Samuel L. Jackson, Michelle Rodriguez, Bill Hader, people that I can't think of right now. But this movie, what I've really liked about this movie is it took this simple idea of this snail who has the need for speed and wants to race and just doesn't want to live life in the slow lane, wants to live life in the fast lane, and he goes out one night and falls onto a car that's racing and gets sucked into the NOS, and now he goes fast. So it takes this crazy idea, this only could be for an animation DreamWorks movie, and actually makes it work. That's what I thought was really cool. It took this weird ass idea and made it work. And that's what I liked about it. And the humor was there. The humor, you know, it's mixed with what I've been noticing a lot recently. It's mixed with the kid humor with farts, and not so much the fart jokes, but humor that kids love. And then it also has smart humor that adults can appreciate. So I like that connection there, that it makes these jokes that kids wouldn't understand, but jokes that adults would love. And I've been noticing that a lot recently, and I really do love those movies. You know, The Croods was kind of like that, and I really did love The Croods, and I do like Turbo. And also it touches on morals and like values and life lessons that no dream, if it's too big, you gotta follow it. And that's what the movie played around with. You know, Turbo had this idea, his dream of being in the Indy 500 and racing, but you know he's a snail, so it's never gonna happen until, you know, he kept on believing that he could do it, and he did it. And they played around with that idea so much in the movie, like, don't give up, you can do it, I believe in you. Don't chase your dreams. And that's what the movie was pretty much about. And, you know, now thinking about it, they played a little bit too much on that, and I think that they were targeting, like, kids, like, follow your dreams, don't listen to what anybody says. If you're a snail and you want to be the Indy 500, go ahead, do whatever. So they played a little bit too much on that idea. But everything else was awesome. The animation was good. It's a pretty good DreamWorks animation movie. I appreciate that, like, they did a lot of detail with the cars, and, you know, when he was racing with the rubble and like tires and the flames, the looks of the cars, everything was actually really cool. The snails looked awesome. The decked out with the shells and everything. So the animation was there, and it was really cool. The humor was awesome, but I liked the story a lot, that it just took this weird idea and made it work and had fun with it. And everybody in the voice cast was awesome. Samuel L. Jackson was really funny, talking about snails. You have the skills to pay the bills if snails had bills. And they kind of went on for that a little bit, and it was really funny. Ken Jeong, you know, from The Hangover, was in it playing a woman, and that was hilarious. Bill Hader as a racer. So they had a really great voice cast, as any DreamWorks animation does, and they had a good time with it. You know, Ryan Reynolds also was in The Croods, now thinking about that. But anyways, the voice cast was hilarious. The movie was pretty funny. I'd say it's about like 7.5, 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy the movie, as I'm a big guy on animation movies. I do like DreamWorks, Pixar. DreamWorks is not Pixar, but they are pretty close with the movies. You know, DreamWorks doesn't have those memorable characters, but the only ones I would think of like are Shrek and Madagascar. But Turbo is a pretty decent movie, and I can see a sequel, as I think it will make a lot of money. So I highly recommend Turbo to anybody who loves family films, animation, DreamWorks movies. I do think it's some of the better ones that they have put out recently. So this is Just Watches Movies with a turbo review. I highly recommend this movie. I think it was pretty decent. It was a good time, and everybody in the theater was laughing, and it did push this life lesson on you to go out and chase your dreams. So this is Just Watches Movies, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.